Okay, here we go. Last time it was kind of nuts.
You're on a path in the woods,
now that I think
and
about
at
it,
the end of that path, you're here to slay.
I don't remember saving, but either way, it doesn't matter. We're gonna go with a very simple path here.
In the blade.
We're just gonna go talk to her, see if we can free her.
The door to the basement, her voice.
Hello?
Is hypnotized. Don't let it.
Yeah. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Weird.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Let's just cut to the chase.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
Hey, yeah,
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs, maybe.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Oh.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Why is it
You hear the
locked?
click
I don't
of a
even have the
lock
knife.
sliding into
What?
place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Huh? Okay.
You make your way to the bottom of the
That's it.
stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone.
They just sound
For the
like the
mess
same
you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Hello?
Hey, babe. Hold on. You okay with that? Alright then. So, it gets a little graphic. So, but okay.
I see.
Alright, fine. There you go. You see? There's also narration.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
The game?
Or we could use it to free her.
Yeah, it's a game. So it's like a story game. So I click and they read. So just watch.
You won't like what happens if you do that. against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp,
Ew.
and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
What the fuck?
She smiles softly as
my
her
God.
gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
It's like she's crazy or something.
No, we won't have any of that. The
This
stakes
is
are
too
too
hard.
high.
You
You can't just let her escape into the world. As the
Yeah.
princess approaches the wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
I can't pixelate the princess. I gotta warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
So this is what it means. Certain options are not able
The
to be
blade!
picked.
Move the blade! As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay
You dumb
strong.
bitch.
We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into
Jesus
your
Christ.
body.
This guy's just being a dick.
I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm
my.
sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Huh?
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. You made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
No. That was not a terrible death.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the you're here to...
Yeah. What if I turn around and leave at this point? I haven't tried yet, but I'm not gonna do that just yet. I want to see what happens to
Oh,
the guy.
warning. She will love.
Yeah,
If only
yeah,
you
yeah.
knew what you
I
did
do.
to us, you villain.
Him again.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything.
Ah!
But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally
Brutally
take
take
our
our
life
lives.
last time. He is trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the,
The
power of our love.
I love this guy.
Last time?
Every
What
time.
are you talking about?
Yep.
I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do,
Huh?
but
Ah!
I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade into the basement. Explore. You didn't say anything yet. Just get into the... And the mirror goes away. Okay.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls.
This music
The basement almost seems welcoming
to the dim
firelight.
This is insane. I really did play this game.
Basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Dickhead.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Is what?
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think? We don't even know the princess.
I'm back.
We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
Oh, you're back already?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm recording, so
Alright.
thank you.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Hold on. Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Her dress
You know
is...
she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Damn.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Aren't
She
we?
called us a hero.
Aren't we?
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back.
You've been
Here before, haven't you?
I
That's
told him.
right, villain. And you killed us.
Damn, bro.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
I don't know about that.
And you've died.
She stabbed us like 12 times.
So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
I don't know the end.
Horrible for you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Look at how
Now,
happy
hold
she
on.
is.
If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Okay, so I don't think this might be a meta way of looking at it, but like I think the world ends in the fact that that timeline stops and this one starts new from that. So the world quite literally ends, and then this one is just the not exact reset, but the somewhere else, like he said. You killed me last time and I hurt a lot. Why did you do that? Let's go. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? She really would just say that she just woke up there. I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me me back. She's just gonna say no.
So, it's not exactly the same as the world ending, because it's really just that the consciousness of the narrator ending for that world. He thinks the world is ending, but in reality, the world, especially since the world is limited to the consciousness of you, the narrator, and the princess, the world continues to exist between you and the princess.
Do you think that maybe that these other worlds only exist so long as those three consciousness are present? And
Technically,
so technically
yeah,
in a way they
because
kind of end
the
in
world
the fact
doesn't
that they
exist
stop
if
existing.
it's not observed. You're right, in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
It is fucking some quantum shit right here.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? Let's just do that one.
You died, and now we're friends.
Yeah.
We take those or whatever. Just try to
Okay.
get her out.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. You see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Are you for real?
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
I think
She
so,
didn't
yeah.
care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
He's like, yeah, don't trust her. Slay her. You killed me last time and it hurt. Why did you do that? Before I start talking, did you end the world? The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a
She's
surprising
the
extent.
best, bro. What?
Almost unsettling
Get this
extent,
one.
actually.
This one. Get her out, please.
That's
I
because
need to
she's
see
perfect.
what's her name. Silence.
Huh?
The long silence says about her.
Yeah,
You
I
think
want to know.
she has someone like him telling her what to do?
That's a good question. I didn't even think about that.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always
Damn.
trying to drive her to violence.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's
is a good
practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Damn, bro.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
She's just
Keep
oblivious.
listening to her. That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or another about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought it slow. Yo, I think I could actually like make her change here.
Well, she didn't before, so I guess you say no.
Yeah.
Or you
Then
could
I
just remain
didn't end the
silent.
world.
See? She didn't confess anything.
She's pretty awesome.
She
I like
is
this one.
innocence. It's not so sure.
This
No.
is
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, you'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You
Huh?
wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
her hand just slips through the
Approach
chains.
princess and gingerly slides her hand from her bindings. That told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
afraid. And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Ah, here we go. Here we go. This is it, bro.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Oh,
What do
okay,
we do
never
now?
mind. What do you want to do? Yeah, I bet you she says, I don't know. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She
Huh.
doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I knew it. I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. I just want to leave. We can figure that out.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all
Please
I
just
want for
leave.
her,
The
so
music
of
has
course she'd
just
want the same
changed.
for us.
Yeah, let's get out of here. If you want to leave, then let's leave. This isn't right. Let's just get out of here.
That sounds perfect.
Thank God.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes
That
of
was
the
way too
entire
scary.
world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
This is lovely.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, give the way you smile at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about
He's like that
this.
single friend.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything
really
you
just-
will ever know.
Don't want to talk when this guy's talking because I love his. I
You
love the
listening to
voice.
this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Mood. Do you think we can open it? I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs and... The blade, that's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
You're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Huh?
You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
That's
I love
the way
pissing
out.
him off.
We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes,
Oh,
I
that's
suppose
it.
you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you
Oh.
step outside.
Your love will set you free.
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved
Isn't she love struck?
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Wait, we got feathers? She is gone. But you don't get to respawn. Not before she's gone, something like that. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave, and memories return.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Is that a...
Yep. Memories just now. You've unraveled. Why do I have feathers?
Unravel. Interesting. But the
There's a
smitten
world
wasn't joking.
beyond the endless walls of the long quiet.
Your guys' love
supposed to
actually
be
was
there.
unstoppable. That's hilarious.
Do what?
I said the smitten wasn't joking. The
Oh, yeah.
love was actually unstoppable. That's so funny.
Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know?
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
Damn, it's kind of deep though. Do you know what's going to
What
happen?
the fuck?
That's crazy,
What
ain't
the
it?
fuck?
She's gonna say infinite. If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just gonna stay here.
1.
What?
Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Damn. If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you? She's just gonna say it. Gift, and a gift is not something one asks. If this is the last stage, no, I can't do that.
You've
Didn't
already
say.
tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
There's no waiting.
There
for me.
is no
I will
waiting
see you
forever.
when you return. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy
Bye forever.
forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Bro,
What just happened?
it closed my game.
It what?
It closed my game.
What? Huh? No fucking way. What?
You have returned to me.
Woo!
Wait, is that what happens if you choose to wait forever? It just
I'm
closes
back
your
at
game.
side.
That's real. No, that's actually
No,
real.
bro, because this is immediately what it opens up to.